Next chance goes to Tidara. You can start with Tidara.
Okay, sir. Today I'm going to talk about importance of sports. First of all, sport refers to an activity involving physical activity and skill. Here, two or more parties compete against each other. Sports are an integral part of human life, and there is great importance of sports in all aspects of life. Furthermore, sports help build the characters and personality of a person. It certainly is an excellent tool to keep the body physically fit. Sports have a massive positive effect on both the mind and body. My next topic is physical benefits of sports. First of all, sports strengthen the heart. Regular sports certainly make the heart stronger. Hence, sport is an excellent preventive measure against heart diseases. This certainly increases the life expectancy. Expectancy of individual. Furthermore, a healthy heart means a healthy blood pressure. The flexibility increases due to physical expression, which is the result of sports. Furthermore, the sugar level in blood also gets lower thanks to sports. The sugar certainly does not accumulate in the blood due to physical activity. A person experiences a good quality of breathing because of sports. Sports strengthen the lungs of the body. Sports certainly exploit the lung capacity and efficiency of the body. Hence, more oxygen enters the blood which is extremely beneficial. Furthermore, there are fewer chances of developing lung diseases due to sports. And furthermore, sports also improves the quality of bones. A person who plays sports will have strong bones even in old age. Several scientific research reports that sports prevent many diseases. For example, many researchers conclude, conclude that sports prevent the development of cancer. Other benefits of sports. Sport is certainly an excellent tool to build self-confidence. Playing sports increases confidence to talk properly. Sport certainly improves the skills of communicating with others. Furthermore, a person experiences confidence in sitting, standing, and walking properly. Hence, sports enriches the social life of an individual. Above all, sports improves the thinking ability of individuals. Sports certainly sharpen the mind. Children who play sports probably perform better at exams than those who don't. A sport is an aspect of human life that is of promote importance important. It certainly increases the quality of human life. Sports must be made mandatory in school. This is because it is as important as education. Everyone must perform at least one sport activity on a regular basis. Okay, sir. I wind up my speech and thank you, sir.
Arudha, welcome. It was excellent. And next chance goes to Anudhi. Anudhi, you can start with Anudhi.
Okay, sir. Only one leg. A man killed a train and gave it to his servant. The servant rose it and ate one of its legs. Then he put it on a plate on the dinner table. The master came and sat down at the dinner table. He turned the bird upside down and asked, "Where is the other leg?" The servant replied, "The train has only one leg, sir." Next morning, the master and the servant went together to the river bank. A train was standing there in the water, one leg. The master clapped his hand and the bird lowered its other leg and flew away. The master turned to his servant and said, "Look at the train. It has two legs." The servant replied, "That is true, sir, but you did not clap your hands yesterday and saw the train on the plate did not lower its other leg." Thank you, sir.
Arudha, welcome. And there's a special message for you. What විශේෂ කාර්යයක් කියන දින අපිට ඔයගලන්ට ඒ තමයි Friday class එකේ ගරන් ගොඩක් කට්ටිය අඩු වෙලා ඉන්නේ. ඉතින් Friday ඔකට ඔයගලන්ට join වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Friday ඇත්තටම මේ දැන් අත එන ලොකු crowd එකක් එකතු වෙලා මේකේ ලොකු fight එකක් නෙමෙයි ගෙන හරිය අමාරු manage කරන ගොඩක් අය reading නොදී යනවා, leave වෙනවා. ඔයගලන්ට වෙලා මදි වෙලා. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා මම ඔයගලන්ට මේ කියන්නේ ඔයගලන්ගේ හොඳට හරි මේ ඔය කට්ටියකට වෙලාව තියෙන කට්ටිය නම් Friday 6 class එකට ආවා නම් Friday 6 join වුණා නම් ඔයගලන්ට කිසි ප්‍රශ්න නැතුව reading on තරම් නිදහසේ දෙන්න පුළුවන් තරම් දවස free හොඳේ Friday එකට කට්ටියක් එන්න බලන්න time තියෙන කට්ටිය මේකෙන් අයින් වෙලා එතකොට ඔයගලන්ට මීට වඩා හොඳ නිදහසේ reading වලට යන්න පුළුවන්
සර් ෆ්‍රයිඩේ කී ඉඳන් කීයටද තියෙන්නේ
6 මේක මේ වගේ වල 6 to 8
ඕකේ
මේකට හිතියට කමක් නැහැ දැන් අද ආපු නිසාම ඊළඟ දවසට පුළුවන් කට්ටියක් අනිත් එකට යන්න බලන්න ඔයගලන්ට උතර ටයිම් ප්‍රශ්න 20 දෙනවා කියන්නේ මේ බලන් ඉන්න එක බලන් කියලා බලන් ඉඳලා එපා වෙන එක ඕක ටික හරියනවනේ නිකම්ම බැලන්ස් වෙලා ගියාම ඒකට කට්ටියක් වනේද මට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ ඉතින් ඔයගලන් කැමති නම් okay next chance goes to Akash you can start with Akash
The ostrich is longest of all birds. Some of them are nearly 8 feet high. The ostrich is so strong that then can every carry and a man. It has a long neck and tiny head. It carries it a head and neck erect. The beaks of a ostrich is so small that it cannot fly as the other birds, but it can run fast. The ostrich different itself from every man by kicking a kick by its leg crown, away harms a horse or a man. The food of the ostrich is grass and leaves. Thank you.
Okay, that very good. The next chance goes to Sandhita Algama.
Okay, sir. Universal Children's Day. Universal Children's Day was established in 1954 by the United Nations Organization. This day was dedicated to increase brotherhood and and understanding among children and to promote their welfare. Each country was given the freedom to choose and appropriate days. Countries all over the world organize special events for children on these days. Sri Lanka celebrated Children's Day on October 1st. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Buddha, very good. Buddha. Next chance goes to Hansani Bhagya. Hansani, you can start, Buddha. Hansani Bhagya.
Okay, sir. A place of tourist attraction. There are many places of historical value in Sri Lanka. Sigiriya is one of them. Sigiriya is considered one of the wonders in the world. Sigiriya is a rock fortress built by one of our Sinhalese kings, Hashpa. It is situated in the Matle district. Sigiriya is world famous for its spectacles. Hundreds of foreigners tourists visit this place every day. It has become a popular place among locals too. We can also see the inscriptions on the mirror wall. These verses have been written on the wall by visitors in ancient times. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Buddha. Welcome. And next chance goes to Metuki Minara.
Sugar or sand. Andare is the jester of the royal palace. One day he goes to meet the king at the palace. May you live long, my lord and my queen. I was expecting you, Andare. It's a fine day, isn't it? Andare, shall we go for a walk in the royal garden? Yes, my lord, if you please. What's on that mat, your majesty? Andare, this is a kin of white sand. The royal gardener has put it there to dry. Well, this is not white sand, it's sugar. If only I could taste it. I must play a trick. After a while, my lord, please permit me to leave now. Yes, you may. Andare at home. Son, I am going to the palace again. As I told you, come to the palace crying and tell me that your mother dead. All right, father. Andare at the palace. May you live long, your majesty. I hope you enjoyed your lunch, my lord. My lord, here comes my son. Oh, he looks so sad. Why are you crying, my son? Oh, father, our mother dead. I can't live without her. What shall we do now? I am heartbroken. Who will take care of us now? What's the use of my life now? Let's eat this sand. I too want to die. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Buddha, but don't eat sand. Okay, next chance goes to Situki. You can start with the Situki.
100 meters. The playground was large. The sport teacher asked me to wait there and disappeared among the crowd. I must go anywhere from her. What a crowd of students, boys in white shoes and white socks. How smart they look. They must be from the city. I heard that the boys from the city are a bit arrogant. Mudalihami, this is the under 16 100 meters. Next will be the under 13 event. You are taking part in that. Don't look scared. Don't look so scared. I'm sure you can win, said the sport teacher while pinning number 27 on the front and the back of my vest. I wish the paper was big enough to cover the stain on the front of my vest. Will the city boys see it and laugh at me? There, listen, Mudulhami, your number is being called. Hurry up, my boy. How should I go to the starting point? Should I walk or should I run? Some of the boys are wearing shoes with sticks. Will they step on my feet? Will I be able to compete with them and win? One thing is certain, if I win, father, mother, and everyone in my family will be happy. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Buddha, and welcome. Very nice, excellent. Next chance goes to the Hemi Samadhi. The Hemi Samadhi. But unfortunately, the Hemi Samadhi is not here, I think. So it goes to Rani 2. Rani 2, you can start with the Rani 2.
I presentation.
Rani 2, you can start with the. I think he has some issues. So what Rani 2?
I have presentation.
Okay, you can share, no matter. But you can share. Just click the share button and just share. Ranitu, I can't hear you. I don't know, something is wrong and we can't hear you.
So I can't see the screen.
Yeah, that's the matter. Ranitu, something is wrong, Ranitu. Ranitu, putih, abada pain ne. Okay, let's see. I think he has some issues. Until he gets over it and comes back. Ranitu, I can hadagan putih raggala. Ita kama mereka transfer dinna. Okay.
Important
No.
of
Okay, continue.
important of time. Time and type waits for none with means that just like type. Even time does not wait for anyone. Time is one of the
Anyone.
most
Most valuable.
valuable things we have, and it should be used
Wisely.
Many laws can be recovered, but once the time is gone, it cannot be brought back. Time is important for everyone, be it students, savers,
Service person.
persons,
Businessman.
or housewife. We have a lot of tasks to be
accomplished
accomplished, and we all feel the shortage of time. It is really necessary that we all men time and utilize it
utilize
properly.
රණි තු පොඩි සපෝට් එකක් මම දෙන්නම්. එයා පුතේ next day එකේ ඕක ඔහොම අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න ගෙලින්ම මේක රීඩින් කරන්න කලින් මේ naturalreaders.com එකට. එතකොට ඔයාලට ඔක්කොම ටික රීඩින් කරනවා අහන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් ඔහොම කරගෙන යමු. naturalreaders.com කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා වෙබ්සයිට් එකක්. ඒකේ මම ඇප් එකක් මම දැන් මේ link එක දාලා තියෙන එක බලා ගන්න විදිය. ඒකට කෙලින්ම ඕක අප්ලෝඩ් කරාම ඔයාලට ඔක්කොම රීඩින් කරන විදිය ඇහෙනවා. කිසිම මිස්ටේක් එකකට නොකර ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔක කන්ටිනියු පුතේ කවන්නේ. කියන්න පුතේ කවන්නේ.
We should use every minute and every
second wisely.
Time never shall be too poor and never shall
ඉතින් මම ඔයාලට මෙහෙම කරන්න. ඕක අපි දැන් ඔහොම කන්ටිනියු කරලා දැන් නේද? මට හොඳලා මේ වගේ ටග් ගාලා තව මිතු පහතිනින්දා naturalreaders.com කියන එකට යන්නකෝ. ඊළ එකට දාලා එකපාර රෙඩි වෙන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි next week කොහොම ගමු. මොකද දන්නවද? ඔම් mistakes ගොඩයි. ඕක ඔයාලට ග්‍රාම් කන්ටිනියු කරන්න බැහැ ඇඩ්වාන්ස් එකක් වරන් තියෙන්නේ. ඇඩ්වාන්ස් පෙර එකක් වරන් තියෙන්නේ. ඕක ඇඩ්වාන්ස් වැඩි ඔයාලට. ඕක මට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ ආවා කිව්වට ඕකේ ඉම්ප්‍රූව් වෙන්න හැකි ස්ටෙප් වගේ දැන්. ඒකයි. ඔයා රෙඩි වෙලා නේ? හොඳම දේ තමයි ඔයාලට ටග් ගාලා naturalreaders.com කියන වෙබ්සයිට් එකට යන්න. ඒකේ තියෙන අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න ඕපන් ඩොකියුමන්ට් කියලා දැන්. ඒකට ගිහිල්ලා ඕක ඕපන් කරන්න. කරපුවම ඔයාලට රීඩින්ග්ස් ටික ඔක්කොම පෙන්නනවා. ඒකේ හරියටම ක්වොලිටි එක. දෙපාරක් එවුවනම් ඔයාලට හොඳටම රෙඩි වෙන්න තිබ්බා. ක්ලියර්ද පුතේ මම කියන එක? ටග් ගාලා බලන්න naturalreaders.com කියලා වෙබ්සයිට් එකට යන්න බලන්න. ඔයා කම්පියුටරෙන්ද ෆෝන් එකෙන්ද ඉන්නේ? කම්පියුටරෙන්නේ?
computer.
ඔව් ටග් ගාලා යන්න naturalreaders.com. naturalreaders.com මම ඔයාලට දැන් එවනවා ලින්ක් එකක් අපරයක් දෙන්න අපරයක් මැද naturalreaders.com කියලා මම දැන් ඉන්න ලින්ක් එක ගන්නවා.
චාරුක මටත් එවන්නකෝ ලින්ක් එක. ඒ ලින්ක් එක මටත් එවන්නකෝ.
මේ දැන් ඉවරනවා පුතේ. ඔක්කොම මම දානවා බලන්න මේ chat එකට. right. ඔක්කොම දැන් එයි. ඒකට ගිහලා තමන්ට ඕන එකක් ඕපන් කරන්න පුළුවන් ඒකයි. ඔන්න ඕක ක්ලික් කරන්න. එතකොට ඕපන් වෙබ්සයිට් එකක්. ඒකේ තියෙනවා ඕපන් ඩොකියුමන්ට් කියලා තැන. ඒ ඕපන් ඩොකියුමන්ට් කියන තැනට ගිහිල්ලා ඕන එකක් ඕපන් කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකට කෙලින්ම ඩොකියුමන්ට් එක දාන්න පුළුවන්. දැන්ම ඔක්කොම ටික රීඩින් කරගෙන යනවා යා. ඒකේ තියෙනවා ප්ලේ බටන් එක. යම ප්ලේ කරන බටන් එක. ටග්ගලා රෙඩි වෙන්න බලන්න පුතේ පොඩි වෙලාවක් දෙන්නම් වරණිතු. එතකම මම වෙන කෙනෙක්ට chance එක දෙනවා. රණිතු රෙඩි වෙන්න අපේ පුතේ. next task
ඒකේ අපිට මේ ටයිප් කරන්න ඕනේ.
නෑ ටයිප් කරන්න ඕනේ නෑ පුතේ. ටයිප් කරන්න ඕනේ නෑ. ඇයි ටයිප් කරන්නේ? ඉන්න මට අගලා පෙන්නන්න මේ ටයිප් කරන්න ඕනේ නෑනේ. naturalreaders.com ගියා. හරිද? ඔන්න දැන් මම ක්ලික් කරා. දැන් මේක ලෝඩ් වෙනවා. මගේ අර පොඩක් කනෙක්ෂන් අද ඉෂුව එකක් තියෙනවා. මේක මේවා ගියාම ඔක්කොම සමහරට මේක ස්ටක් වෙලා නවතින තියෙනවා ක්ලාස් එකක් ටික වෙලාවකට. ඒක තමයි ප්‍රශ්නේ. otherwise මේ පොඩි වැඩක් තියෙනවා. මගේ කනෙක්ෂන් unstable කියලා පෙන්නනවා. ඒකට ගිහුවාම ඔව් කනෙක්ෂන් ඉෂුව එකක් තියෙන එකයි මේ. මගේ කනෙක්ෂන් ඉෂුව එක. ඔය යට තියෙන දර ඕපන් ඩොකියුමන්ට් කියලා දාන ලකුණක් එක්ක. ආ මෙතන ඕපන් ඩොකියුමන්ට්. මෙන්න මේක ඔබලා තමන්ට ඕන ඩොකියුමන්ට් එකක් ඕපන් කරගන්න. තේරෙනවද? මේක ක්ලික් කරලා තමන් හදාගත්ත ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එක මේකෙන් ඕපන් කරන්න. ටයිප් කරලත් පුළුවන් මෙතනින්. කොපි පේස්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන්. කොපි කරලා පේස්ට් කරගන්න. අපිට ඕන දෙයක් කොපි කරලා එහෙම කොපි කරා. රයිට් ක්ලික් කරා. කොපි කියන එක ගත්තා. ඊට මෙතනට ඇවිල්ලා ඒක රයිට් ක්ලික් කරා. පේස්ට් කරගත්තත් හරි. නැත්නම් ඕපන් ඩොකියුමන්ට් කියලා ඩොකියුමන්ට් එක සම්පූර්ණයෙන් ඕපන් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතර කිසි මිස්ටේක් එකක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරි. ඕකේ නෙක්ස්ට්
ඒක කම්පියුටර්ස් වල විතරයිද කරන්න පුළුවන් ටැබ් එකේ කරන්න බෑද?
ඒ ෆෝන් එකේ පුළුවන් ටැබ් එකේ පුළුවන් කොහොමද ලැප් එක දාගන්න පුළුවන් වෙබ්සයිට් එකට ගිහලා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඕක පුළුවන්. ඕකේ රණිතු ෂුවර්. රණිතු මේකයි පුතේ මට ඔයාලට chance එක දෙන්න පුළුවන් ටිකම රීඩ් කරන්න. totally wrong read කරලා ඔයා ඒක වැරදි විදිහට ඔළුවට දාගත්තොත් ඒ වැරදි රීඩින්ග්ස් ටික ඔයා ඒක පුරුදු වෙනවා ජීවිත කාලෙටම. ඒවට කියනවා මොකද්ද මේ ස්ටේබලයිස් වෙනවා ඔයා ඒකත් එක කෙලින්ම එතකොට ඔයාට ඒක ෆොසිලයිස් වෙනවා. ඔයා ඒක ෆොසිලයිස් කරගන්නවා. ෆොසිලගත කරගන්නවා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාගේ වැරද්ද හරි විදිහට හිතා ගන්න ඔළුව රෙජිස්ටර් කරගන්නවා. ඒකයි මම ඔයාලට කියන හරියක පුරුදු වෙන්න කියනවාද? හරි. Right. Next chance goes to Kavini. Kavini, you can start with that. Kavini. Okay, Ranadu, sure.
Okay, sir. My hobby. I like to do something useful during my leisure time. I selected reading books out of many hobbies I threw off. I chose this hobby because I thought it would be useful for me in future. When I started reading books, I realized that I was gaining a lot of knowledge. I became very interested in my hobby and started reading more and more. I asked my parents to provide me with useful books. So they brought English and Sinhala story books suitable for my age. Then I started reading newspapers for children. In the children's newspaper, there are lessons in many subjects. They became useful for me. Now I know that reading could improve my knowledge. I love my hobby. I always read during my leisure. I am a member of a library. I borrow books and return them after reading. I know someday I will be able to achieve a lot in future. My father says reading makes a protect me, so I shall continue my hobby with pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Agupta, welcome. And it was excellent. Next chance goes to Ruhansa. Ruhansa, you can start with that, Ruhansa.
Okay, sir.
Sir, sorry sir.
Yes, with the chart movement, hello, can
මේ පන්තිවර එන්නේ අටට නේද?
Oh, the other. අද චාරුක මැසේජ් එකක් දෙන්නේ නෑ නේද?
අමතක වුණා.
හරි. Next chance. Okay, Ruhansa.
In this world, everybody has a favorite person for them. Hence, I also have a favorite person whom I like the most. He is my father. I love my dad more than any other love in the world. When I was small child, my passion was two persons in my life. They were my dad and my mom. For both person, but I feel was to my dad. My dad is a lovely time when he shows love. I feel very jealous. Some mom also jealous. The most favorite person in my life. Thank you, sir.
Okay, very good. And next chance goes to Netushi, but Netushi, I think, is not here. ඔය ගොඩක් කලබල වෙන්න එපා. ගොඩක් අය ලිව් වෙලා තියෙන සෙනග crowd එක වැඩි හින්දා කට්ටිය වැඩි හින්දා දැන් පොඩ්ඩක් ඉවසන් ඉන්න. Next chance goes to Diyatna. දැන් ඔය ටික දෙනා ඔයගලට පේනවනේ ඉන්නේ. ඔයගලට ඉක්මනට හම්බ වෙනවා Diyatna. You can start with that. Diyatna is also not here. Diyatna there. Okay, then Diyatna no. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then it goes to Matisha. Matisha, you can start with that. Matisha. Oh, Matisha here. Matisha Pooja, you can start with that.
My favorite person is my mother. Her name is Gayani Sagarika. She always be with me as a shadow. My mother take care of me very much. I respect her a lot. She looks after me when I am sick. She does everything of my future. When I am sad, she makes me happy. I like my mother and loved her. Thank you, sir.
Okay, with that, welcome. It was excellent. And next chance goes to Diyatna. Now, Diyatna, you have no connection issues, no? Now it's okay, no? You can start with that, Diyatna. Diyatna, Diyatna. Kedmali, you can start with that. Okay, Diatna, you can start. Okay, still I think.
Sorry, sir, I have connection problem.
Okay, you can start that.
Good evening, my dear teachers and my dear friends. Today I'm going to speak about Thai Pongal. We celebrated Thai Pongal festival last week. We got ready for the festival by cleaning and decorate the house. On Thai Pongal day, we wore new clothes. We made Pongal rice by cooking rice with milk and jaggery. Thai Pongal is harvest festival. The second day of the festival is called Madhu Pongal. On this day, we treat the bulls and cows especially well because they help us to get good harvest. We bathe them and put garlands of flowers around their necks. Thank you, sir.
Agabida, welcome. It was excellent. And next chance goes to Tharusha Gaveshan. Tharusha. Oh, Tharushi. Tharushi is here. You can start with that. Start with that. Sure, you can. Sure.
My favorite animal. My favorite animal is a dog. The dog is a pet animal. It is a four-footed animal. It has bright eyes. It has two ears, sharp teeth, and small tail. Dogs are many kinds. Some dogs have a in their bodies. The dogs are different colors. They are different sizes. The dog is a very useful and prideful animal. The dog can swim in the water. It is found everywhere in the world. It loves its master very much. The guards the house from the thieves with care. The policeman uses dogs in tracing out thieves and criminals. Thank you.
Tarusha, very good Tarusha Gaveshan. Next chance goes to Kavisha Situ. Kavisha, your chance.
Okay, Miss. As you earn money. Money is the only the totally and conveyed way of the trade. The money we use is donated and backed by our government. Money collected in the form of tax help tax help us create a better environment for us. Earning money will give people hope and direction to lead a happy life. Finish, Miss.
Okay, Kavisha, very good Buddha. Next chance goes to Manuli Minduni. Manuli, you can start with that.
Okay, teacher. Children are the most important tissue in our society. The child receives his basic education to mold his life from his childhood, from his parents and elders in the family. As the child grows, the school becomes the formal institution that provides education. There is a
large number of schools in Sri Lanka. They are located in rural, urban, hilly and coastal environments. Thank you, sir. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, Vanuli, very good, Puta. Next chance goes to Guani Netmini. Guani, you can start.
Why should we take care of our elders? Elders are our senior citizens in our country. They have rendered a great service to the country as well as to the society. We accept our parents, relatives, grandparents, our teachers, or neighbors are included in elders. We have to respect them and look after them well. Any person does a service to his or her family first of all, next of the society. Parents devoted and decided to the family, they neglect themselves and bring up their children or the family members, elder brothers, sisters, and others. Later, they spend their evenings on behalf of others in the family and they are helpless. Parents and our other elders were strong and young several years ago. They spend their time, money, and strength to others and they become old. As they decided to other, they do not have money and strength. In their old age, they become helpless. On the other hand, these senior citizens are valuable to society and the country. Their knowledge or experience are the wealth they possess. It is our duty to look after them. They shall be treated well and made them happy by the younger generation. Children or younger should remember to look after their parents or elders who spend time and wealth for us. We listen and see through TV or other media how the elders are treated today. We were compelled to listen that an old father left on a pavement on the road by his son, a professor. Another accident we heard recently that an old father caged in a dog canal by his daughter. These accidents should be never happen in our country. Some they send their parents to homes for age. Those helpless old people spend their evenings with heavy hearts. Nobody to wipe their heads. We should remember that old parents are happy and looked after well. They should not be in elder homes. They should live with us. Not only that, authorities and the society should concern on our elders. They have to pay more attention to them. Our senior citizens have valuable knowledge and experience. They should be empowered and encouraged is some activities in any institutes or organizations. We can receive their experience and knowledge through their advice instructions. Even the retired teachers and other government several servants or any person work in any institutes can work and render their service to the society to extent. Thank you, sir.
Amida, welcome. And next chance goes to Netmini Kandagama. You can start the Netmini. Netmini, you can start the.
Okay, sir. My favorite book is Matilda. The author of book is wrote that it is children's novel. The main character of this book, Matilda Wormwood, Miss Honey, Miss Trunchbull, Mr. Wormwood, Mrs. Wormwood, and Lavender. Sweet and bright little Matilda, a child of wonders is different from the rest of her family, misunderstood by everyone and enjoyed at home all the time. Matilda accepts into a world of reading, honing her skills and exercising her mind so much. She is
She develops powers. It is funny and interesting. Thank you, sir.
Abhuda, welcome. And it was excellent. Next chance goes to Menudi Yuhansa. Maybe you can start with that. Menudi Yuhansa, you can start with that. Menudi, I can't hear you. I don't know why, but I can't hear you. Menudi connection issue ka mang itane. Menudi ka hata karna khang mam dennan denata ගයකට chance එක next week නාඩ අද මිහින් message එකක් දැම්මේ නෑ මිහින් ඔන්න ඒකෙන් මට පරක් වුණේ okay ගයකට you can start මිහින් raise hand එක hand raise එක අන්තිමට දෙන්න okay you can
Yes, sir. Festival. Actually, Sri Lanka is multi-religious country and many religious and cultural festivals can be seen in this land annually. But I would prefer to write about an outstanding festival which is celebrated in April and we call it as New Year Festival. Almost all the single and Hindu people celebrating which falls on 13th and 14th every April. Buying new clothes, painting homes, visiting kith and kin, organize New Year festival are some of popular things that we do on their days. Particularly, we prepare our ingredients, food items to share with others. Kaum, Matirasa, Agala are some of them. Youngers are giving money and other presents when they worship to elders. Particularly, this is a great opportunity to develop the mutual combination with each other. However, I would prefer to mention that New Year festival is an unforgettable one in my life because it is the best festival that ever participate. Thank you, sir.
Abhuda Gayaka, very good thanks sir and next chance goes to Menudi no still I can't hear Menudi Menudi කියන තාම හෙන්නේ Menudi right ඒක ආයි Menudi හදා ගන්න පොඩි ලක් දීලා තකම් Menudi හදා ගන්නකම මම දෙන්නම් මිහින්ට you can start with that.
Okay, sir. Is a form of hunger. Traditional form of art form. This is practice and sometimes there are two types of martial arts. Armed martial arts weapons like swords, shields, and however, kicking and punching are commonly both armed and unarmed movements.
but couldn't hear well. හරියට ඇහුන්නේ නැහැ. Next chance goes to Ruby Road. You can start with that.
Have you ever wondered how important the sun is to us here on Earth? What would happen if the sun suddenly disappeared? The sun is a star and it is the center of our solar stream. Everything is our solar stream revolves around the sun. Therefore, the sun is crucial to life on Earth as well as to the extent of all the other plants around us. The sun's immense mass shows all the other plants in the solar stream towards it. Since the Earth and all other planets are moving very fast toward place, the sun's reasons keep them moving around it. If the sun were suddenly disappear, the Earth and the other planets would continue their forward motion and fly off into other space in the straight line. Thank you, sir.
Okay, with that, and next chance goes to Dehami. Dehami mihin rubiru එතකොට මෙනුද්දී ගායරික ඔයගොල්ලෝ පස්සට යන හේතුව බාහිරක පස්සේ දාලා තිබුණා. මිහින් රේස් හෑන්ඩ් විතරයි කියලා තිබුණේ මැසේජ් එකක් දාලා තිබුණේ නැහැ. එතකොට පුතේ රේස් හෑන්ඩ් කරන කට්ටියට කලින් මම මැසේජ් දාපුවාට දීලා ඉන්නවා. ඒ නිසා next එකේ මොකද මැසේජ් දාපු කට්ටියගේ කොයි කෙනාද කලින් මේ හෑන්ඩ් රේස් කරපු කට්ටිය කොයි කෙනාද කලින් රේස් කරේ කියලා බලන් ඉන්න මාරු මට ඔක දිහාම තිස්සේ. ඒ නිසා next එකේ join වෙච්ච ගමන් message එකක් දාන්න. Reading class, that's all. Okay, Dehami, your chance. Dehami, you can start with the Dehami.
Foods is an important part of our lives. There are 5 main nutrients in the food we eat. There are carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, proteins, and fat. Cereals like rice and wheat and yams like sweet potatoes and manioc have carbohydrates, while foods like milk, fish, eggs, beans, dal, and gram have proteins. Milk and dairy foods like cheese, butter, and yogurt have fat, while fresh vegetables and fruits as well as green leaves have vitamins and minerals. Their nutrients are very important for many reasons. Carbohydrates and fat give us energy, while proteins help us grow. Vitamins and minerals are important to fight diseases and to protect our body. We should drink plenty of clean water because it helps in digesting the food, and you should also stay away from fast or junk food because they are harmful to our body. We must eat healthy foods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and as all the doctors say, to be healthy, we should also our breakfast like a king and dinner like a beggar. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And Dehami to kata Dehami to ada message එකක් නෑ Dehami. Okay, Menudi, now you can Menudi kata connection issue එකක්ද මොකක්ද කරේ? No, Menudi yet I can't hear. ඒත් ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ Menudi. Menudi. Okay, anyway. Right. Menudi එහෙනම් අදට අපි නවත්තන පුතේ. So අර හදාගන්න පුළුවන් chance එකක් දෙනවා. නැත්නම් අපි නවත්තමු නේද? Okay then ළමයි. Bye. ළමයි see you next day. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Okay, good night.